Hey lovelies, and welcome to another Fill Me In General Energy reading. And if you are new to my channel, this reading can resonate whenever you find it. It can resonate for the day, the week, the month, or even the year. But do keep in mind, because it is a general message, it will not resonate with everyone. So only take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse the messages if that's how it fits your situation. And if you would like to help curate the content that you see on this channel, as well as to receive access to exclusive readings, including 18 plus readings, you can join the Dreamer membership by hitting the join button beneath this video or the join link in the description box. If you would like to check out your monthly zodiac readings, general love, finance forecasts, or get a personal reading with me, you can find all those links below in the description box as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for guidance. And let's go ahead and get into your messages for this time. So as I was going through that, I got Meredith and Derek from Grey's Anatomy in my head. I believe I got the scene. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but those who are familiar with the show Grey's Anatomy, there was an episode where Meredith almost drowned and Derek went into the water to save her. I got like that scene when he went into the water to rescue her. Give me a moment to channel the message from that. I feel like just as you feel, I'm hearing that you're not going to receive any help, you do. Just when you feel like it's all over and that everything is going to fail or fall apart, it doesn't. That's the overall energy I'm getting here. Now, this could be someone coming to save you in a sense of like a romantic partner, or this could be just like an associate or a friend coming in, but it's like you end up getting a helping hand extended to you right in the nick of time. Because in that scene that I was channeling, like Meredith was almost dead, but Derek saved her in the nick of time. Like if she had stayed in that water any longer, she wouldn't have been able to be, she wouldn't have come back. I'm hearing this person loves you so much because like the way Derek and Meredith's relationship was portrayed in that show, like they loved each other a lot, like they were the love of each other's lives. But I'm getting more specifically like the masculine energy here, like really, really adores the feminine. So that first message our channel still applies. This could be like a helping hand being extended in whatever regard, right in the nick of time, right in the 11th hour, right when you thought everything was going to fall apart, or you weren't going to get any help, or you weren't going to survive this, you're not going to come out of this. It's like a helping hand gets extended. That's in a general sense. The message I'm channeling right now specifically is about romance. I'm getting that you are dealing with someone who really simply adores you, and they will lay their life on the line for you. They will risk anything to make sure that you're okay. I'm hearing locked in for life. This is how this person views you and them. So this could be someone that you're already with, or someone that's coming in for you. Going back to the general message, I guess I'm going to bounce back and forth between the two. So just follow me. Going back to the general message, I feel like this person is whoever this is. If it's not a romantic situation, it's just like somebody, just an associate, a friend, or anybody else extending a helping hand or making some kind of offer to you that ends up helping you out of a bind or saving you from disaster in some way or saving you from giving up. This person notices something about you. I'm hearing this very one of a kind. Either something that you produce that they find to be one of a kind, or just you yourself. You're very one of a kind, or it could be both, because you could be a one of a kind person who produces something that's also one of a kind. So I feel like this person is like reaching out to you to make this offer or to help you in whatever way necessary, because they find something special about you that they have never seen anyone. It's like they've never come across anyone like you before, or if you're producing something that they're really interested in. They've never come across anything quite like this before, like or like the way that you do it. Like you shine, or whatever it is you produce shines. Like you're a standout. There's a standout quality here that this person is very attracted to in you. And this, like, you could be asking, like, why me? Like, why is this person choosing me out of like all the many people that they could be helping or making this offer to? Like, why are they choosing me? And the reason why is because you stand out. What you produce or the way you do it, it stands out. And this person feels like they would be the one losing out if they were to not snatch you up or make this offer to you. Yeah, so that's just in a general sense. However, this plays out for you, like business wise, romantic, personal. It's like this person feels like they found a very rare quality gem in you or whatever it is you produce and or whatever it is you produce. And they're like, I have to get this on my team. I have to make this mine. This needs to belong to me. If this is business, I feel like this is going to be a lifelong business partnership. This could be like just not necessarily a specific individual, but this could be a company reaching out to you. I don't know what I'm getting. I get this a lot. I channel someone who's a designer, like a fashion designer. I feel like someone is going to be getting an offer from like a merchandiser or some kind of fashion house, like someone who works in fashion that can change your life, or like a company itself could be extending an offer to you in order to like buy your work, like buy into you, investing you, but investing in you for their benefit. Like it ends up being a mutually beneficial partnership. But however this plays out for you, it doesn't have to be fashion design. That was just like a very specific channeling coming through for somebody. It could literally be anything, but this person or this company, you're going to create a merger with them for the rest of your lives because it's going to go so well and you're going to trust each other and what you like you work so well together. The chemistry is there, and it's like it's going to be this thought like if it isn't broke though, it's no need to fix it. So you guys are going to stay in partnership for the remainder of your lives, and you're going to produce like great work together. You're going to do great work together. I'm getting like the output is going to be amazing during this partnership. And if this is a romantic, getting on the more personal side of things, if this is a romantic connection, I feel like you and this person are going to do great things together. So not only are you going to work well together in like a relationship, romantic relationship, I feel like you guys could also go into business together. And I'm hearing what you produce is fire. So like the chemistry that you guys have personally extends to business, and it's like you guys also like do great business together. You produce great things together. Yeah, I'm hearing hit after hit after hit. So it's like however this plays out for you, it's like you and this merger that you're going into or that you're already in. If you're already in the merger, I feel like you're just starting like the business aspect of it. Like if you're, for instance, already in a relationship with this person romantically, the time that you listen to this reading could be when you guys like start the business aspect of your relationship, and it goes so well that you're just going to produce like hit after hit after hit, whatever that means for you, whatever industry you're working in. And if this is solely just business, I feel like the first thing you produce, the first order of business that you guys have together is going to be a massive success. And I feel that everything you produce as a team from there on out is going to be a success, like hit after hit after hit. Like I said, you're not going to have an off time. Like, you know how usually people have like a winning streak and then that winning streak ends at some point? I feel like consistently you guys are going to produce mass success. I'm hearing it's going to make some people mad. So Yeah, this merger, I feel, is this a merger alliance, whatever you want to call it. I get that it's going to maybe in some cases put some people out of business. Like there are some people who are maybe thriving before you guys. Like I'm hearing colluded. I don't believe that word really applies here, but it's like before you guys collaborated, that's the better word. Um your collaboration could put some people out of business. Your collaboration could have people really shaking in their boots because like they were used to I'm hearing people were used to getting away with mediocre, and the fact that you this merger produces such excellence, it's like people are going to have to come harder, but they may not be able to come harder. They may only be able to produce mediocre, but they can't get away with it anymore because you change, like you guys are going to change the landscape of whatever industry this is in. I keep getting a movie in my head. Um the movie, and I haven't watched it, but I was seeing it advertised. I read like the description of it, so I guess I get the gist of it. But I'm getting the movie with Lindsay Lohan, the holiday movie she released, the holiday movie that was released with her starring in An Irish Wish. And from what I recall, her and an ex fiance, I think, end up at the same party together or something. Hold on, let me try to get a channeling from that because I'm not really understanding why that keeps popping up in my head. I'm hearing Luck of the Irish. Oh, okay. I don't feel like it's about the movie description at all. I feel like it's Irish Wish, and then I got Luck of the Irish. I think this applies to what I'm already channeling. It's like you guys are going to produce, like when I say you're going to produce hit after hit, success after success, you guys, it's going to feel like you guys are lucky, but like the luck never runs out. I feel like you guys take your time to perfectly craft everything that every bit of output that you have as a team. And this is why it's so successful because you make, like, you raise the bar, the standard for everyone in that industry, everyone around you. And I just feel like there are going to be some people who they can't quite meet that standard. So they're going to fall off. I feel like you guys, your collaboration comes around in the time where people were tired of mediocre, but that's all they were being fed. So they were just like, so it's like it's like a person who eats a meal, like eats some food because they're hungry. The food isn't necessarily good, but it satisfies the hunger. So they're just eating it, although they don't like it too much. I feel like that's what was going on in the industry that you guys are now breaking into as a team. Even if one of you was already working in that industry, I feel like together you guys are going to make the difference. This person could have already been skilled and had some success in the industry, but something about the two of you coming together, it creates like bigger success. It really makes people pay attention because it makes people, I don't know, it's giving what's coming in my head immediately is, I think, the first season of World of Dance with J Lo, Neo, and Derek Huff, I think his name is, was hosting. And when Les Twins were on there, the very first performance after they finished, all the acts, like the camera panned to the acts backstage, and they were all just like mouth drop, shook, like wondering like how are we gonna follow that act? So I feel like this is what you guys are gonna do. Like you're gonna come in and like shake everyone to their core. Like you're coming in to shake up the industry, whatever industry this is. And from the very first thing that you produce together, people are going, you're gonna make some people scared. Because again, they're gonna realize that they have to, that's the new standard. And they knew they were never qualified enough to meet that standard. They were just used to getting away with mediocre because that was the market before you guys collaborated. But yeah, this is definitely, yeah, this is like I'm hearing like a merger of the gods. But what I'm getting from that, not literally in a spiritual way of like being a god, I feel like you guys are excellent at, like, you're very, very gifted at whatever you do. The thing about your merger is it's like you guys play different roles, but together you guys, like, your roles, your gifts complement each other. So they're not identical. Your gifts and what you bring to the team is not identical, but they complement each other so well, and this is why you have such massive success. So, like, even like I said, if one person was already working in the industry and has some success, it's like what they were missing was the recipe that you brought to. It's like they needed your flavor to add to the recipe in order to, like, become bigger than what they are. And now that you two are together, and it's like you needed this person, or this person needed you, however this plays out. One of you was already working in the industry, you had some success. The other person, they had the gift but they didn't have the resources. So together, this person bring one person gives the resources, the other person brings the flavor that was needed, and like together it's just like a typhoon of success. So yeah, it's like when I got Merger of the Gods, it's like you guys are highly, highly skilled, gifted, and whatever you do. Like, I want to say you're anointed. Like, there's an anointing on each of you in your own ways. And like together, it's like to be this anointed individually is a treat. But like joining together, like that kind of force is unheard of. Like two people this anointed usually have egos the size of Texas, and they don't really work well together. But I feel like you guys do. You're like peanut butter and jelly. Like, you don't, no one gets in the way of the other one. No one tries to outshine the other one. Like, you really do work. Like, you have great, great chemistry as a team. And especially if this is a business merger that also is a romantic relationship, that also aids in you guys working so well together because you genuinely love each other. But even if you don't, like, you love each other in the sense, like, you want each other to shine. Like, you want to make you want each of you to shine in your own way. Like, you don't want to, steal the spotlight from the other one. You want to it's like you're happy when the two of you, especially doing this together, it feels like a dream come true, because this could be like a dream that each of you had, was to have someone that you can like be with romantically and work with. Like, that could have been like a secret dream you had all your life. So to be here in this space doing it and having such great success, it's like, why would you want to, like, why would anybody be unhappy here? And even if this is just a business merger that's not romantic, I just get that you guys respect each other and what you bring to the team. I'm also getting, for some of you, this could be like a team of like 3 or 4 of you guys. Some of you it's like a team of 2. I feel that's most of you, but somebody here, you have like a team of 4 people who gel really well and you produce like great work together. I get like what you produce. The reason why you're going to produce hit after hit, success after success, because you don't just produce things. Like, you don't just produce a project um or some kind of material. Like, it's not that. It's like what you produce moves people deep down in their soul. It doesn't matter. I'm hearing it doesn't matter what your ministry is. So, like, I was picking up earlier someone who was in fashion, and they could be getting into a business merger to help, like, their designs are going to be added to this person's repertoire, whatever. Or, whatever the case is, added to the store. But I get, like, if that is the case, your designs move people. It makes people feel things. If you produce like visual art, when people go and see like a viewing of your art, like in a museum or at Basel or whatever, it's like they feel things. Like, it is stirred. Like, something about what you produce is so stirring. That's why you're so successful. If it is anything else, like just like let's say you guys have like several businesses together, these and the businesses, like, I feel like they serve the community or they serve people in a way that makes people feel seen and makes them feel heard. If it's like I'm getting more like creative arts, it doesn't have to be, but like if it's creative arts especially, it's like you whatever you create or the output, your creative output together is soul stirring. And so this is why everything you produce is so successful, because people can't help but to feel when they encounter your work or when they enter an establishment that is, run by you guys, or anything, any kind of event that you guys hold. Because I also get something about somebody. There could be people who put on events like charity events. So you could be going into business with somebody to hold charity events for certain causes, but like the way you curate the event, like I don't know, like the whole atmosphere when people enter it, they feel like they're entering a whole new world, and they get like that soul stirring experience, and they walk away feeling changed after these events. Like you get people to donate large amounts because just being at that event is an experience, soul stirring experience within itself. So yeah, I just feel like that's the secret to your success, but not just anybody could tap into that. It's the anointing that you guys have in your lives and the chemistry that you share that is allowing you to produce the success that you are together or you will produce together. Okay? So that's about all I have for you all for this Fill Me In general energy reading. I hope it was helpful. Again, if you would like to help curate the content that you see on this channel, as well as to receive access to exclusive readings, including 18 plus readings, you can join the Dreamer membership by hitting the join button beneath the video or the join link in the description box. If you'd like to check out your monthly zodiac readings, general love, finance forecast, or get a personal reading with me, you can find those links below in the description box as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for guidance, and I'll be back for more readings, lovelies. Bye.